Hello, everybody. Welcome to more Chrono Trigger fun, which I have not played in quite a while. I know I've been slacking so hard. Actually, I've not really been slacking. I have been insanely busy. Yeah, that's right, Zombor. Keep bringing it in. I have been so busy lately that I unfortunately just have not had a lot of a chance to play. So I'm really glad I'm getting the chance to do so today. If you remember from the last stream, we went to Magus' castle and we caught up with Magus. And we had assumed, at least at the time, that Magus was the one that was responsible for the creation of Lavos. And it turned out that Magus was only actually trying to summon Lavos, and that he actually did not create him. So we got into a fight with him, and at the conclusion of the battle, a time gate opened, Lavos showed up, and now we ended up in 65 million BC, where you remember we had to come to get the Dreamstone in order to make Frog his Mazimune. So the question now becomes, what happened? You know. Oh, that only hits one. Ah, lame. But boy, does it hit him. Wow. Still got those cursor memory positions from when we fought Magus. Actually, I had a much easier time with Magus than I usually do. Sometimes I have a hell of a time beating Magus. Depends on your party configuration and whatnot, though. I just went in there with straight up power. Between Chrono, Glenn, and obviously Robo. Thunderstun all Dino, you know? Oh, that's right, I have Lightning too for Chrono now. I always forget that. Let's, well, I might as well just hit it. They'll kill the two dinosaurs at the very least. Probably the other two things as well. What I want to see now is if I can actually... go through the time key that's up here. Because I can't remember if you can or not. We're going to kind of mess around just a little bit here at the beginning of the stream. Well, I just, you know... talk to you guys, say, hey, what's up, how's it going? I have really missed streaming this game, but yeah, like I said, I've been so busy. We've been putting out a lot more content, even more content than usual on our phone guys. And it's just been really crazy to try to fit in playing this game or anything like that at the same time. The other thing, like, as I was thinking about it, like, I started this at the beginning of the month where I was going to play Chrono Trigger. All, of course, to raise awareness for the race against time. And you'll see the information right down below. Go ahead and check down below for all that information about the upcoming race against time that the Nixcast is hosting. But it was like, you know, if I just play Chrono Trigger like every day leading up to this event, it's going to take forever. Like, I will be at like new game plus by the time I get into things with the Nixcast, by the time I do the race against time, which is where I play Chrono Trigger alongside of them to just kind of help support those guys, and, you know, just because they're awesome. They're really awesome guys, and they really deserve our support. So please lend it to them. Okay, so I was going to say, I'm pretty sure I still have the gate key. There's no reason why I shouldn't be able to. We're actually going to go to Medina Village 1000 AD, because now Magus has been defeated. So let's see what changes that has had on the timeline. I don't have to do this right now necessarily. Nothing really changed there dialogue-wise. Prices are still outrageous. Let's see what's happening at the Medina Square. Oh, it's Ozzy. It's Ozzy. So yeah, so basically something must have happened back in 600 AD after Magus is defeated, where now Ozzy has taken control of the Mystics. Let's go back. No real reason to return to 600 AD right now. I just kind of wanted to show, I knew that was going to happen, but I just kind of wanted to show you guys some of the changes. Let's see. Nope. I don't remember which one is which. No. Is this the middle one? No. Okay, it's this one. I just haven't played the game in a little bit, so I'm kind of off. Like, which one is which? Which work is which? Where do I go? Huh? What do I do? Let's get back down in here and let's go do some things. Now we reappeared here after the fight with Magus. So now we gotta try to figure out, well, now what do we do? And we met Ayla last time we were in the past, in 65 million BC. We met Ayla and Chrono. And Ayla helped us get the gate key back, so why don't we go and we'll go back to the prehistoric village and we will talk to her. Oh, these monsters. Frog Rocket Madness, dude. Rips everything. That's why you give him the hero medal and he just has such a high crit rate, it's insane. There we go. Yes, I want Sweetwater. Yes. Hooray. Hear weird cry in lava field to east. Never hear before. So something's going on. Weird thing appear in lava field. No flying deck will go anywhere. Alright. So Azala, you'll remember, is the leader of the Reptites. Red star in sky. See during daytime. Uh-oh. Red star goes strong. Bad sign. So apparently there's a red star in the sky. And she's not here. We're not going to give you anything. I don't want to give him anything. No. No. Yes, I know. Thank you. Yes, trade my shiny stone. Okay, let's tonic up there. We got a ton of stuff to get rid of. Just went through all of Magus's castle. There we go. Yes. Yeah. So they've upgraded everything now, so now I can get even better weapons. Actually, no. I think the weapons are different. The equipment's not. Let's just trade for one of the weapons and see if it's better. I'm pretty sure they're upgraded because I'm pretty sure they tell me at some point they upgraded everything. I'll have to go to the hunting range anyway and hunt some news, so that way I can whatever. So let's get the dream gun here. And let's see what this does. Oh yeah, that's much better. So all right, so let's get some more weapons here. Yep. So pedal and horn. Yep. Let's make sure I get all the weapons for the party members I don't have right now. Let's focus on that exclusively. Yep. There we go. So Robo's got a new thing. And then I think they saw the Aeon Blade in there. Let's see. Fang and Horn, I think. Yep. What else you got? Yes. Dream Gun, Dream Bow, Magma Hand. Aeon Blade. Yeah, see, Ruby Vest and Rock Helm, don't need. I think at some other point they might upgrade the armor that they have for sale back here, but I'm not sure. That Slasher's the weapon we got from Slash, and it's already that much worse. Ugh. And let's get you that bow. There we go. Those weapons are insanely powerful. Comparatively. Like, you're talking, those are some huge jumps. You notice I can't sell the Slasher. Again, I got it from Slash. Alright, so let's go. What about the meeting site? Anything here? I don't think so. I think Kino is here. Chief, okay. Yep, Chief's looking for Laruba Village. And the North Wood is burning, so let's head to the North Wood. Ooh, now see, this was not here before. So here we go. Reptites take Kino. So it seems the Reptites are still a huge thorn in the prehistoric people's sides. And of course, we have once again caught up with Ayla. She's still gonna fight. Go to Tyrano Lair. Tyrano Castle, one of my favorite places in the game just because of Nobu Matsu's background music for it. It's not my fault. Don't blame me. I didn't have anything to do with it. So we gotta go to the Dactyl Nest. We gotta get ourselves some dactyly goodness. There's no boss monster here or anything, at least nothing I know of. He's gonna throw the rocking guy at me. Whoop! Not cool, bruh. Spire's a good one. I really like Spire. Kind of good with Rock in this party right now. Don't really see much need to change. Thunderstone all dino. Whenever you fight any dinosaurs, it's just lightning too. Just make it easier. You can buy more ethers later if we really, really need to. Actually, I don't think I'll need to go back to the hunting range. I think I pretty much got everything I'm going to need from there before. Opening up. Ah. I don't know if all that ammunition was worth all of that annoyance there. To actually get Marla in the party, kind of have them focus on stupid monkeys. Throwing the stupid rock guy around, picking me up and dropping me. Jerks. Yeah, I need to get them in the party so I can learn some attacks from them. A little bit low. This isn't like a super huge freaking dungeon or anything, but it's just big enough to be annoying. I'm not even gonna bother fighting them. Well, we're gonna have to still fight something apparently. Because the game can't just be like, nah, go ahead. Thank you, Daniel. And welcome, by the way. If you're watching, please, down below. Down below, you'll see links to the Race Against Time. That's twitch.tv/the Race Against Time. Our good friends at the Next Cast on August 11th and 12th will be hosting the 4th annual Race Against Time to raise money for the Alzheimer's Society of Canada. So please check that out. And you see right there, shining in the top right corner there, that red star that the villagers mentioned. And Dan is dropping the links for me over there in the chat. Thank you very, very much. Yep, they play Chrono Trigger for 24 hours to raise awareness and to raise as much money as they possibly can for the Alzheimer's Society of Canada. Please consider coming out and checking them out and supporting the event on August 11th and 12th. Now we finally caught up with Ayla. I know not thine quest. We have to take Ayla with us when we do this. So, yeah, I was going to say, I'm 99% sure we have to take her with us. So we're going to swap Glenn in here first because I love the text that he can learn with Ayla. So now we have Dactyls. Now we can fly to different parts of the map that we were not able to go to before. And you see, they just linger on that shot just for a moment there, just to get that twinkle, twinkle, twinkle. I can't land back on that mountain, huh? Lame. This is our first actual flying vehicle in the game. Oh, hello. But we don't have a sunstone yet. We need to get the sunstone. Well, technically the moonstone. And we need to bring it back here and place it in the Sun Keep. Far, far, far back in the past. There's really not much else to do in prehistory. I mean, you can go to the places that you've already been to, but there's really no other places to go to except for Tyrano Lair. There's no other towns, there's no other villages, there's no other really much of anything. It's just kind of like, come on, you couldn't put, like, anything else in here? Except for, obviously, like I said, the little, where the sunstone goes. Boing, 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 boing. We need to save the game right now. We're going to save that state as well. Uh-oh, I think I just saved over the wrong state. I think I'm supposed to be in state 5. Yep. Oh, well. Whatever. Alright. Tyrano Lair. Here we go. I love, love, love this music. This is Nobuo Uematsu that wrote this theme. Yasunori Mitsuda did most of the soundtrack, but Nobuo Uematsu did do a few of the different themes. This is one of them. I love this theme so much. I love that her cursor, even though I haven't had her in the party in forever, this is the last time we were in prehistory. First thing we gotta do is we gotta let Kino loose. Why is there gonna be hitting? Well, welcome everybody. Thank you very much for checking out the stream. Super appreciate it. I also super appreciate kicking Reptite ass. Let all these little villagers go. Get out of here. Get him, frog. Yeah. That man's critical hit, though. Boom, 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 boom. It's the apes. Yeah, you damn right it's the apes. You jerks. You guys are all gonna get like right there. Guys, stop. I'm trying to think of like, I don't really feel like wasting more of MP or anything like that right now. Not really necessary. She like climbs in. There's a switch right there on the wall. this? Yeah. You can just hit that. Let's race him this one. We beat him. Yeah, we beat him. Suck it. Oh, how did he get out here before me? Peace out, Girl Scout. Alright, let us continue. Up into the beast here. I forgot about that. Give this thing a draw. I don't think, yeah, this bronze mill's not that good. And let's get some heals going here, Froggy. Yeah, there we go. Don't think I needed that third one, but okay. Reptites. Go away. Didn't do shit. They are still technically dinosaurs, though, so it still does a lot of damage. I did not mean to do that. That nice long animation for him to fly in here. We gotta use some lightning here. We need to drop the defensive power of that Pterosaur, so it will never die. You know what that was? That was a perfect opportunity for a critical hit with the Master. That's what that was. Just in case you were wondering. I mean, I expect Chrono to be different critical hits, but come on, Rob. Just kill these monsters. There we go. So, there we go. And you're welcome. This one's, yep, that's a warp. Yep. And then that's a warp. And then if I go over here and try to go up, it's a warp. There's like legit no way to get there. I am officially over it. What'd you make for lunch, dude? Yeah, that's what I love pulled pork, but that's one of those things that it's like always that way. It's like, oh my god, I've eaten so much freaking pulled pork. Kind of makes it's kind of maddening after a while. It's like I cannot eat any more of this. That's why usually, like nowadays, I'll have. How big was the pork shoulder that you made, Dan? The original one. Not. Ah, okay. Yeah, I'll usually buy like the 8 or 9 pound ones, and then I'll just cut it in half, and I'll make two separate batches, because then at least you're making like less overall. I used to just make like the whole pork shoulder. Oh boy. What's up, Nizbel? Is he? Are you gonna let me go back there? I know you're not. But that's okay. We'll play the game. I made that brisket yesterday in that smoker. It turned out okay. The cooking instructions that I followed definitely ended up leaving it overdone a little bit. It made it overdone a little bit, so I need to adjust because mine's that pan that I use on the stove top. I think I needed a little bit lower temperature and a little bit less time. Like actually, the time probably would have been fine if I would have just done it for a lower temperature. Reptites, go away. Didn't even see that third one there, actually, did you? Kappa coleslaw. Kappa slaw. Really? Reptites aren't even really worth using lightning on because I still have to hit them twice anyway, or unless nobody crits. Like right there. So they're not really even worth using the lightning on, or just soften them up. I think my plan right now with Chrono Trigger is I'm going to continue playing it up until the race against time, again, August 11th and 12th. and I'm going to get to where I've beaten Lavos, and I've got a new game plus. And then I'm just going to start, when they start their racing against time, I'm going to start my new game plus. And I'm just going to, you know, you basically from there, you can kind of pick where you want to, where you want to be in the game. There's those monsters I dropped down from before. You kind of pick where you want to fight Lavos and when you want to fight Lavos. And depending on when you fight Lavos during the game story, like if you guys notice, whenever I save the game, there is a different name. You know, for whatever part of the game I'm in, there's a name for it. Not complicated, guys. How I got in there. Screw you, stupid K-Babes. These are literally the same two monsters I just fought in the frickin' dungeon. Like, for real, yo? I'm trying to think if I want to keep this part here, if I want to go with a different party to fight the boss here. Frog has heal all. I think that's going to be like the... should kill that thing, please. Before freaking Chrono goes again. Thank you. Yeah, let's fight even more Reptites. Because I have not fought enough Reptites. I did not mean to do that. Hit. Yeah. Nothing really replaces Volt Bite for me, though. Volt Bite is just so good of attack. Like, I just really love it. There we go. So let's go back in the middle door here. Oh! Fine. Not cool, bro. We're just going to be Volt Biting the shit out of the boss. So Chrono and Ayla will be tied up doing that, but we need a good healer. Good, solid healer. Excuse me there, Nizzy. What she got? She has regular cure. See, I honestly think I should keep Frog. I mean, well, he'll get killed. We're sort of all LS HP, but he's so far away from learning it. She doesn't even have Ice 2 yet, let alone. Yeah, I think we gotta keep Frog because he's got heal, and I just think that's going to be the positive thing there is having somebody who can cast a heal all spell. So I think we gotta kind of keep the party as is. Come on, Nizzy, let's go. But you notice when I saved it there, the name of the save file was Unnatural Selection. And as you progress through the game and complete different events, especially major story events, the name of the save file changes. If you fight Lavos during all the different time periods, most of them, not all of them, but if you fight Lavos during most of the different things after you complete a major event in the game, you go fight Lavos and you get a different ending, you get a different ending, you get a different ending. Like, I'm pretty sure after you beat Magus, if you go and fight Lavos right after you beat Magus, you get an ending where everyone in the game is a Reptite because you never went back to 65 million BC and fought the Reptites and destroyed the Reptites. So I'm pretty sure that's when that alternate ending comes in. Come on, Nizzy. You don't want to do this. Stupid bubble hit's gonna do. Let's see. Nizzy's pretty easy, so we just keep using Volt Bite on him and his defensive power will stay down. Come on, Nizzy, is that really responsible? Is that really Let's just go straight to the Volt Bite. I don't care. Stick to healing some frogs, make sure he's alive. Should not be. Old Nizzy the second isn't too tough. He's just got a lot of HP. So you better get the heal. Doing this combo until he dies. Full fight. There we go. That wasn't that hard. That was it. See, every time that name changes, it's pretty much in the game whenever you complete a major event. So you go through the New Game Plus and you just fight Lavos at different times as that changes. And there's a couple of key ones where you have to do it like before this, but like immediately, like really, really split the hairs. Jesus, what does Jesus have to do with this? Can we not? We're gonna bubble hit this guy after Chrono's stunned. Has she been in the hospital this whole time, dude? I love the bubble belly glove. Oh, Jesus. That was from the accident she got into. Door's not even open, so I can't go in there anyway. I'm gonna get attacked over here again. Just let me go. Love these random battles, but man, these things, like, once I do new game pluses and stuff like that, it's gonna start to get more annoying. Even though I'll pretty much blow my way right through. One of these opens the mouth. And then, yeah. Wrong one. Whoops. Wrong one. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just tuning in or just watching a replay or whatever the case may be, remember, all this is to raise awareness for the race against time. The 4th annual race against time by the Knicks cast. Every single year, they play Chrono Trigger for 24 hours to raise money for the Alzheimer's Society of Canada. It's a great cause, raising money for a really, really good cause. So please, please, please consider getting out and supporting them. And again, August 11th and 12th is the date of the event. Make sure this is open this main door. Guys, it's almost time. You feel the excitement. I have a regular tonic. Chrono. You're supposed to be, like, not doing that shit. There he is. Will it be the Reptites or you silly apes who end up ruling the world? Drew Hallam, what's up? Welcome to the stream. August 11th, August 12th, 24 hours. Oh, that does not sound good. All to raise awareness and to raise money for the Race Against Time 4. Really awesome, guys. It is a really, really awesome event, so please, please, please consider throwing them your support. And just coming out and watching the event. It's going to be really, really fun. All right. We've got our party. We've got everything else all set. All right. Here we go. Oh, boy. And again, we see that red star over there. Azala's trying to, like, call it down to Earth. Not simply hand this world over to you. Oh boy. I love this battle music, by the way. This is like the boss fight of boss fight music. We're both fighting the shit out of that black Tyrano. Azala's like super easy to defeat. Like he is like nothing. I have to kill Azala first. I can't. Oh, I can't do it. Alright, let's get rid of Azala first. Right, there we go. Eventually, what the black Tyrano will do is it'll just start counting down. Do a lot of damage to Azala, but Okay, not cool, bro. Actually, you know what we should do? We should do Falcon hit. Because I can hit them both. You're beating the shit out of Ayla here. Fight giant rats. Oh my god. It'd be like, I had a friend, Dan knows him, well, Dan Moan anyway, Sean's friend, Dan Moan. Final Fantasy 12, when you start the game, he literally just sat there and trained in that first area for like, I don't know, hundreds of hours. Hundreds of hours. Like, he got like, to game-breakingly insane high levels. Just bubble hit on this Zeal. You gotta get rid of frickin' Zeal. Please. Can you do that to Chrono and wake his ass up, please? Moves defense and destroy power. So now is when it gets fun. Is it? Check, 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 check. No, we do not want that. Thank you, Drew. Let me know how that sounds. We're actually going to have her use a mid-tonic again. Chrono's still asleep, and it's really pissing me off. I cannot win this battle with Chrono sleeping. May as well go for damage here. Since I can't do Volt, I cannot believe Chrono's asleep. This is really pissing me off. Ooh. Man, this attack. Wow, that just annihilated Chrono. Holy cow! I cannot believe how much damage that did. I'm gonna guess Dan is watching but not listening. We're gonna go for a Falcon hit, and we're gonna heal. I see, and I don't know why, because I never change anything. I never change anything about my sound settings ever, so I do not know why that does that. You know what? I wonder. Nope, ATR set is my mic. But you know, and for whatever reason, sometimes I have to do the gain on the microphone, and sometimes I don't. Like, actually, it's gained up right now. It's gained up pretty good too. La 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 la. Check, check, sound check. Check, check, sound check. For whatever reason, like, I do not know why. It does not make any sense to me. I never change my audio settings whatsoever. Ever. So I don't know why that does that. We're just going to keep laying these Falcon hits in here. Azala should die relatively soon, and then we can just start volt biting the shit out of the Black Tyrano. Can you not? I have not seen Upgrade. Upgrade's not even playing here. Actually, Upgrade came out a while ago, didn't it? No. Damn it! These two are going to need to use freaking ethers and stuff. Oh my god. Listen, I cannot believe Azala is still alive. But I haven't really done any focusing on actually killing him, though. Teleport it and hit Frog with it. That's gonna almost kill her. Within a point. Jesus. This is why I need Frog. Thank you. Wake up, please. Sweet mother of God. Okay, now he's storing his power. Okay, here we go. Heal, please, and okay, one more Falcon hit, then I'm gonna have to heal magic. Hey, your market sounds worse than mine, Drew. I thought you were in Bakersfield, though. You just like, are you like on the outskirts or something where you don't get like a ton of good stuff? Zeal is dead. There we go. Good. We're gonna have to focus on healing. And we're going to have to focus on recovering magic for Chrono and Ayla, and then we're just going to volt bite the shit out of this thing. Now that Zeal is dead, because he's the one that's doing all those stupid teleport rock attacks and shit, which are super annoying. No. Chrono needs that, and we're just gonna wait for it. Oh, it's not even ready yet. Damn it. Damn, that hits hard. Booyah. Because he's not like a normal dinosaur where you can make it so he's, you know, easier to kill when you use lightning on him or anything. Well, welcome everyone. Thank everybody for stopping by the channel. Really, really, really great to have you here. Yeah, we're going to throw some of these mid-ethers out there because I've got so many of them. Thank you, Dan. I am playing Chrono Trigger to raise awareness for some good friends of the show over at the Nixcast. And there we go. So his defense is down, and just now we need to push, and hopefully we'll get rid of him here before he uses that flame attack again. All to raise awareness for the Race Against Time 4, hosted by the Nixcast, to raise money for Alzheimer's research. Check out the link in the chat, or check out the link down below the video here, down in the panels, for more information about that. Raising money for Alzheimer's research. Very, very good cause, and hey, is that an Indoraptor? I don't think the Indoraptor was that big, Drew. Too bad I don't have a triple attack with the 3 of these, because that would be really great, but I do not. Oh boy. Come on, let me get one more hit in. And we're gonna get ready to slurp it up. So once the Zeal is done, this battle is really easy, because you're basically just preparing for him to do this. Could you not? Really wish lightning dropped his defense, but it doesn't, unfortunately. There he goes. He's dead. Level up, level up. I mean, imagine if there were really such a thing as Reptites. It'd be so cool. Lavos, huh? So now is when we finally learn that Magus didn't create Lavos. Of course, we learned that in the battle with Magus. But we actually learned that Lavos fell to the planet in 65 million BC. Literally millions upon millions upon millions of years. La mean fire, Vos mean big. I like that they added that little element. Have a good night, Drew. I like that they added that little element where Ayla actually tries to save Azala. Bam. There's Lavos hitting the ground. Creepy. Creepy. Now, Glenn states the obvious here, but yeah. So Lavos has literally been eating the planet for 65,001,999 years. It would be great if you could actually fight Lavos now. I mean, it makes sense, because Lavos is young. Now, of course, there's a gate here. What? Weird. Deep under Earth already. Oh my god. Oh, Alan. I don't know, for some reason oh man, I have you and Drew's usernames mixed up. I'm sorry about that. Alan, well thank you very much for checking in, Alan. Yeah, that's right. He's Dr. Homie. Yeah, I don't know why. I just completely messed that up. I did not get a lot of sleep last night, so I'm a little out of it today as well, so. So Lavos has gone underground, so the only other place to go is through this gate. So let's see where it goes. Yeah, and I do remember that. I was gonna say that makes sense now, because I know Drew lives in Bakersfield, so yeah, that makes sense. Because I remember when we did Jurassic World, Alan, he was telling me about his market being shittier than mine. Where is this? Oh, ah. 12,000 BC is what the timestamp said. And oh, we have a skyway. We have nothing else. One of the things that sucks the most about this era in particular, this era and 65 million BC, is the, like, just so few things you can actually do. Oh, here we go. Oh, Terra Cave. We actually can't do this yet. But there's a mountain riding a chain right there. Yeah, that is 100% my bad, Alan. I apologize for that. I don't know why. For some reason I just thought that was Drew's username on the thing. I completely spaced on that. All right, so it seems like we've got no other place to go but this skyway. Whatever the hell this thing is. Ooh, this looks advanced, huh? Whoa. Yeah. Yeah, and I remember, I was like, that's why it didn't make sense to me. And it should have clicked in my brain then. Like, wait a minute, but Drew lives in Bakersfield. How does he live in a shit market? But yeah, I remember that. You told me you basically get, like, the biggest of the big blockbusters. Eternal Kingdom of Zeal. Without peer in beauty or greatness. You'll notice these guys look like Mesa and Mune. There's a Puyozo doll. Well, thank you very much for checking out this stream, Alan. I really, really do appreciate it. I love that they disappear after you talk to them. Oh. Now you'll notice that looks exceptionally familiar. That looks very familiar. We have seen a blue pyramid thing before. The door to the North Palace is sealed with a mysterious energy. We found a lot of other things in this game that have also been sealed with a mysterious energy. Alright, what do we got? Full tonics for sale. Good, 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 good. We need a bunch of revives, and we need a bunch of shelters. We're actually going to buy, I don't know, some of those full tonics. That's what I was keeping that spot open for right there. Petal, fang, horn, feather. Buy some good freaking items, and boy. The black wind howls. If you've played through the game before, obviously you know who that is. You learn who that little kid is during the course of the game here. But I mean, he just gave away a huge, massive tell to who he is. If you pay enough attention to the dialogue in the game. But we'll wait and we'll save that for whenever the game actually reveals it. Back on the Earth. There's just another skyway here. Zeal is one of my favorite areas in the game. Blackbird. Pint glass and EFG film reel logo came out great. I was wondering, Dan, because I actually just made those designs, that actually wasn't a design we normally do. Uh-oh. Oh, the mug is chipped. Get in touch with Redbubble. Send that shit back. You have to send me a picture of that pint glass, Dan. Let me see what the logo looks like on it. You also got the film reel logo mug as well, right? Fucking Dalton. Dalton's an even bigger dickhead than Ozzy is. Okay, yeah. You're the ones the prophet said would come and cause trouble. What? We can go to Kajar here. Magical city of Kajar. Here's a new. Wake up, new. Noob, noob. Selling all the same stuff that the, Oh. Guess what? She gonna say it's okay. Because I said she is. So Dalton said the prophet foretold that I was going to come and cause trouble. So, a trouble I shall cause then, I guess. If that's what's foretold, I guess I have to, you know, do what I have to do, right? The new will not talk to me. Damn naughty new. Are you a naughty new? It won't even talk to me. It's like, no, you're not here. Told me that the sunstone can store the almost infinite energy of our sun, would change into a moonstone. Yep, it can, but it takes eons. So if you, I mean, this is kind of one of those things, if you flew around on the Dactyls and found the Sun Palace in 65 million BC, you know. Source of all light, which sustains all living things. Interesting. Ocean Palace beneath the waves. The earthbound ones are allowed to work on the palace. They do have a purpose after all. Which I like that the first time you actually ever hear about the quote-unquote earthbound ones is they talk about them. You don't actually see them. Zeal Palace. Here we go. I love Yasunori Mitsuda's music in the Palace of Zeal. Love it. It is amazing. It's as if he knows the future. What? Well, that's weird. Yes, I discovered the new scratch board. Thank you. Yes. Secretly Planet. Accurate prophecies. He's not one of us enlightened ones, nor one of the earthbound ones either. Dalton's in a bad mood. Nope, now we see the kid with the cat. Inside, she has changed. Interesting. Man. Somebody's a little dick. So that's the first time in the game we get to meet Shala, who will be very, very important later in the game. Shala's pendant was made from the same red rock as the Mammon Machine. More interesting factoids that we learn here. I wonder how old man Melchior is. Ooh. I want to be the wind, Mesa. So, that's Massa and Mune. You remember we had to fight them in order to get, I believe, the blade of the Massamune. Yes, I did. Feel the flow of mighty Lavos' oh boy. Oh boy. Draws and magnifies the infinite power of Lavos. Oh boy. So now we learn that Zeal, the kingdom of Zeal, has a machine that's harvesting the power of Lavos. We're going to catch right up to Shala. Oh, those doors look familiar. Yo, we need that amulet. Now, the other person, if you remember, said that the pendant, Shala's pendant, was made from the same rock as the Mammoth machine. So what happens if we bring our pendant here? Something happened. It worked. So we now have an amulet. Oh boy. No, I don't want to be here yet. We're gonna have to save state because I know I've got a fight here. And the prophet is in here. This thing. It's not as bad. Later they give you have to fight two of them, and it's really annoying, but... Dick. Stop your bullshit. Jesus! Can you not? I don't believe this is a winnable battle at this point. I don't believe. Yeah, it's not. Oh, she thinks she's funny. Now we're just kind of stuck in suspension here. We might be able to rescue the gurus. Please rescue Melchior. So Melchior, we know, ends up in 1000 AD somehow. So it kind of starts to make sense now why his name was engraved on the Massamune 400 years before he lived. Because he's actually from 12,000 BC. And now here comes the prophet. Yeah, don't fuck with that cat. Not cool, bro. So now we're back at 65 million BC again. They take energy from Lavos. Thou hast seen elsewhere the crest on the doors that the pendant opens, correct? Yes, indeed we have. So now it kind of becomes where now I have my charged up pendant, and I have to go to all these different places and pop open all these doors, those chests that we see in 600 and 1000 AD. All that stuff has to be opened now. So now we have to visit various different time periods and kind of do what we have to do. Because unfortunately, the way to 12,000 BC is now sealed. Because you already just know hijinks are going to ensue because these fucking idiots are tapping into the power of Lavos to fuel the kingdom of Zeal. Let's stop by and get some sweet water, huh? What? No more sweet water. Okay. Less monster. Now cold. Less animal too. Oh, wait. I think the shop is updated here now. Let me go talk to the dude. Yes. Nope. It must be later. It must be later in the game, because I'm pretty sure you can get ruby mail here. Later, anyway. Yes, trade my shiny stone. Do I have anything to sell? No, I do not. I'm going to need to use a shelter, though, because if I'm going to try to get out of here. I was going to say, I was like, wait a minute. I'm pretty sure this battle against this golem is not winnable. You have to fight two of them later, and they do that stupid attack where they, you know, knocks down, like, seriously, a ton of your freaking health. So annoying. Let's fight these things. We can actually just lightning to their asses and kill them real quick. Yeah, we are now locked out of 12,000 BC, and we have to find a way to get back. I think they removed that one monster encounter through there, so now you can run through there a little bit easier. You don't have to actually fight anything if you don't want to. Alright, off to the end of time we go. Let's talk to the dude at the end of time here and see what he has to say. Wings of Time, I believe he called it. Oh. Alright. Stop it. Alright. I need a new party. That's for sure. We need to start swapping everybody in and out with Ayla. Gonna rock some girl power here for a bit. Now, they already told us basically where we have to go, but that's not where we're going to go. That's not where we're going right now. The game already told us where we have to go in order to progress the story, but now Chrono Trigger, like, once you kind of get to this point, Chrono Trigger starts to open up a little bit and starts to let you do a little bit of side questing and stuff like that. And we can start working on some of that stuff as we go here. Come on, do I really need to fight these stupid monsters? Ice Toss, there we go. Mainly, I gotta learn text for people. So I gotta shift around some party members, get them in here together, and learn text. We want to go to every place we can. That's going to have these chests in it. You see, we got one here. Something's reacting to the pendant. So we're going to say no. But we made the item inside react to the pendant, and what that does is it changes the item that's in the chest later on in the game. When we go to 1000 AD now, that'll be a completely different item. There are none at the cathedral that I can recall. There are none here. There are some chests that only exist in 600 AD, some chests that only exist in 1000 AD, etc. So we don't have to do it with all of them, but there are several of them where it's both. So like this one we can just get. And you can tell because it will give it to you. It will straight up give you the item instead of asking you if you want to take it. So that's how you can tell. Always say no in 600 AD. Always say no, you do not want to take the item until later. Then after you've reacted with everything, you go to 1000 AD, you collect all the items that you reacted with. Then come back to 600 AD and collect the 600 AD items as well. One of these two towers has at least one chest in it, I know. Who knows where Glenn is? I don't know. We got one right here. Nope. We just want to let it react. We don't want to take anything. There are more chests in 1000 AD. There's tons of chests in 1000 AD. I don't think there's anything over here, but let's go check. You don't have to go through and get all these chests right now. You can wait until later in the game. But I like doing it now. Provides a nice break because you've gotten some heavy story hits in the last, say, 3 or 4 hours of gameplay. Like some really huge story hits. Like first, you know, we finally finished repairing the Masamune. We find out that Melchior's name is on it, even though it's 400 years before he lives in 1000 AD. We repaired the Masamune, we defeat Magus, and then we find out that Magus wasn't trying to create Lavos, but that he was just trying to summon Lavos. And then we find out back in 65 million BC that Lavos actually fell from the sky a long time ago. And now in the Kingdom of Zeal, they're using a machine to harvest his energy, where we have now been sealed out of it. So now we got to find our way back there eventually, which we will. Just going to take us a little bit of time to get there. I never remember where all of these things are, so I'm kind of checking everywhere. I know there's a couple down in Pore, so we're definitely going to hit those up. We've got this. We can do that. Can we do that now? I believe we can. Marco's home. Hooray, Marco. Well, we could go into the Sunken Desert. Like, so this is another side quest. We can do this later. But basically, you defeat a monster in there. Once you defeat the monster, then we can go to the Magic Cave again. Once you defeat that monster in there, yeah, there actually is one in here, I'm pretty sure. Yep. Magic ring. Seriously? So once you defeat the boss that's in there, there's no way I can kill it now. That's a tough freaking dungeon. Once you defeat the monster in the dungeon and everything in there, you leave Robo in 600 AD to plant the forest. And he will plant the forest, and then you go back to 1000 AD and you collect him afterward. This thing is not wanting to die, is it? Alright, fine. Let's do this way. Cannot believe this cat is still just asleep on the couch, just chilling out. Stupid rats. Of course, the magic cave here leads over to Magus's lair. Magus's castle, I should say. But what could possibly still be there after I've already defeated Magus? Wah. Boom. What the? Do I really, with these monsters, can we not just just be done with them already, please and thank you? There's not even anything there anymore. It's gone. So the whole castle is completely gone. Completely swallowed up. Which I'm glad I came all the way through here just to find that out. But that's alright. We'll just real quick, like... I was really hoping I could sneak past them. Oh, thank you very much, everybody, for checking out the stream today. I super appreciate it. Once again... streaming today, and I'm streaming throughout the month playing Chrono Trigger to raise awareness for the next cast for their Race Against Time 4. It's to be happening August 11th and August 12th. They're going to play Chrono Trigger for 24 hours. All to raise money for Alzheimer's research for the Alzheimer's Society of Canada. So please mark your calendars, come out and check out the event. In the meantime, if you're so inclined, throw a follow on my channel. And you can continue to follow through on the fun action. Fun Chrono Trigger action. We just visited 12,000 BC, charged up our pendant, but the prophet has kicked us out of the time, and now we have been banished and locked away. We can't use the time gate, so we got to find another way to get back there. Now we're at Tata's house. There are some of these chests I am not going to be able to get until after I have the Wings of Time, but we're going to just, you know, deal with those later. So once again, something's reacting. Nope, we do not want to take it yet. Nope, and no. We'll just leave those there for now, and then we will come back, and we will collect those items after we've visited 1000 AD and taken the items then. I don't think there's anything else I can do at 600 AD right now. Because I can't get anywhere else on the continent right now, or on the world map, so I can't get anywhere else without the Wings of Time, so we're going to have to wait and come back later. Just every time with these monsters. Hi, George. Alright, so let's head back to 1000 AD. It's going to kind of limit what we're going to be able to do and what we're not going to be able to do in 1000 AD. So I want to go to... Yeah, we'll go to Medina Village. Because we can go to that blue pyramid. We can get the items there because you can't get to that blue pyramid in 600 AD. You can see it, but you can't get to it. And again, that is the blue pyramid that we just found in 12,000 BC on that floating island. It said the queen had locked it away. But it's not locked away from me now. Nobu Matsu, ladies and gentlemen. It's a new Guru of Reason. There's a weapon which increases strength, and to the left is protective gear, which will guard your life. 13,000 years was a long time. Balthasar, I shall see you shortly. Balthasar, you mean the guy that is in 2300 AD? So I love the way the game pieces this together slowly but surely. And you start to realize that some of these other people that you've met in different time periods are displaced in time from 12,000 BC. So something had to have happened in 12,000 BC to cause everybody to get kind of scattered in time. And we'll find out later on in the game what that is. So now, again, it's a weapon here, or it's protective gear. We are going to take the protective gear. And I mean, on new game pluses and stuff like that, we can get whatever else we want, you know. But cuts physical damage by a third, that is super, super good. Is there anything else? Why do I feel like there was something else here I was forgetting about? The treasures of Zeal that were sealed away for literally centuries have at last been pilfered. I think there's, oh, you know where there's chests where I can go get them? What's up, Melchior? Sure. What do you got? Nothing good. You can buy this rock helm, though. Now, you want to know what's funny? When we were in 12,000 BC, Shala was like, I need you to save Melchior. So you'd think maybe they would have included something in the game, be like, hey, why did this person say I have to save you? You know? And be like, hey, what's going on, bro? But sadly, no, that event scripting does not exist. I think that would have been a little cool addition for them to make, to be like, hey, yeah, BT Dubs, are you from the future? Or are you from the past, I should say? Which, I mean, it's more technologically advanced than our time is now, so. I guess magically advanced. It's not really technological, it's more magical, but still. Redbubble sending you a new mug. Cool, cool, cool. Redbubble's usually pretty decent about that kind of stuff. I mean, I hate Redbubble that, like next year when we do charity items, I actually talked to Justin about it. I think next year what we're going to do is we're going to do for prizes, instead of me giving away all sorts of different random prizes, like we'll just have a couple of big prize packs that'll include like a ton of different stuff. Like we'll still have merch for sale and everything like that, obviously. There's one chest right in here. Wall ring. Huh? What? A dash ring. Hooray! So, yeah. I talked to Justin about it. We're going to do like a couple of big prize packs that'll have a bunch of stuff in them. You know, like shirts and mugs and all sorts of other fun stuff. But mostly when I give away just regular stream prizes, we're going to get one stream prize made. Like in bulk, whatever it happens to be. I would like to do like a commemorative like mug or something like that, like a commemorative beer mug or something. And then just literally that's what everybody gets. That's what all the prizes are. Instead of me like giving away all sorts of different random shit all the time. I don't know. We'll see. Alright, so now we can come to the inn here. And we can go upstairs. Oh, wait, did I do this one? I like to kind of save and make sure. The blue vest powered up, so yep. Now I get blue mail instead. Now we can't get into the castle right now. They actually won't let me in the castle. They'll still try to chase me away. Or will they? I should go. I should actually try. See if we can get in there or not. Please don't make me... There we go. But yeah, that's our thinking next year for the live stream for the cure. And this is actually completely blocked off. I love that. We could try to go back to the castle. It won't let us. Well, I can do stuff in the castle now. I'm just on probation now. Well, thank God for that. Yeah, thanks, Pierre. You mean when we were proven not guilty, like 7-2, and they still freaking hauled my ass away? We can't get back there. This is where we fought the dragon tank earlier in the game. This is the first time I've actually been able to run around the castle in 1080. I actually forgot that you could come here at this point in the game. So like I said, now is when you can actually start doing some of these side quests if you really want to. Yep, give me that. Locked. Intriguing. We'll have to check that out later. That's the courtroom. Where we very handily won the case, by the way, once again. I can't reiterate enough how much bullshit that was. Open up. Don't let me leave yet. I want to go do stuff. I need to go do stuff. I always forget I was not able to actually do anything in here until now. We're definitely going to take that guy. Level up for the red vest. Red mail. It is kind of annoying that I now have to go back to 600 AD and then collect the other items. I don't necessarily have to. Are you going to use the red vest or the red mail? You're going to use the red mail, obviously. But at the very least, you can sell that stuff if you don't want to keep it. But after a new game plus or two, you have so much of like the really best armors and equipment in the game. It becomes kind of disgusting. Look at that. Yeah. Hyper Ethers, Elixir I got in the other tower. Crazy. Princess Nadia's Entourage. Mega Elixirs. Man, lots of good stuff here. Oh, we need to ditch this thing out of the way. See, this absorbs water. The red mail absorbs fire, obviously. These are all such good things to have. Later in the game, it's going to become, like, just stupid kinds of, like... Monsters are just dumb kinds of powerful. So we're going to need stuff that's going to be able to destroy them, like, pretty handily. Especially there's one side quest in particular I'm thinking of that's, like, really, really, like, aggravating as shit. I'm going to move shit around here. Magic plus 6. I got to equip that on somebody. Speed plus 3 for that dash ring. Magic defense on that wall ring plus 10. A lot of this stuff starts to become really, really, really important. Oh my god. Welcome to the inventory management stream with Nick. Hooray. We are going to tweak around some of these. Because I have not paid much attention to these in a while. Actually, Chrono's already pretty powerful. Might actually not be a bad idea to do that. How much? That's adding 5 attack power. That's staying on there. What does this do? I forget. 2 times evade, that's right. Okay. I think we give her the speed belt, right? Magic Scarf, kind of the same thing, but I think this magic ring is even better. Got this. Yeah, magic plus 2 versus magic plus 6. Yeah. So wait, if a magic scarf is only strength plus, or magic plus 2, this has got to just be strength plus 2. You know what, let's give him the third eye. No, it's power plus 4. Whatever. Alright, Robo's rocking this speed belt. Let's speed him up even. Oh no, I give that to... Give him the... No, not the wall ring. Give him the power scarf. There you go. She also has a magic scarf. Ooh, you know what we gotta do? We gotta go to Lucas' house. I'm sure Taban's got some stuff. And let's give her... We're gonna give her magic defense for now. And he's, of course, got the hero medal, which... We'll keep that kind of duo equipped for a while. Alright, so it seems like we don't have anything else we can do in the castle here. There is a side quest to complete here later, but we'll come back and we'll do it later. Just think it's cool that we can Grab those items now. Yeah, there's nothing else we can do there for now. We gotta come back later. Why? Why is Chrono glowing? Oh, the safe helmet. That's right. So not only does Chrono have 2 times the evade, but he also has the safe helmet, so he takes 1/3 of physical attack damage. So Chrono's literally like going to be almost unkillable. That's not really true. He'll be killable, but we got to go to Lucas' house, see what Taban's been working on. Actually, yep. Let's get her in here. Sup, brah? Got anything else? If you've been making more items, then give me them. So let's see how good this thing is. Magic defense plus 10. So we already gave her the wall ring, which is already adding to that as well. Alright, you'll notice how insanely much better these are. That's magic defense plus 5 for that dark mail. What if we just give that to Luca too? We can't. Okay, never mind. We can do, let's do that blue mail there. And let's see. Can we give you that dark mail? I'll take the increased magic defense over the half fire hit. I'm pretty sure you can get more red mail later in the game in 65 million BC. Like some event later on in the game, once you go back there, you can do a bunch of different stuff. I think just, yeah, I don't think there's anything over there. But let's head to Pore, and let's grab those chests. There are still others over, again, in Medina, but we have to wait until we go to 600 AD to level those up first. The snail stop. Remember when I made the mayor of Pore super nice now? Again, I'm pretty sure I already did these, but we gotta always make sure, right? White vest powered up, we got white mail. And makes sense. So now those are shadow and lightning. We're actually gonna, I want to give Chrono, we'll give Chrono the lightning one. There we go. Now one thing I'm going to do for now, because I don't know if it is a thing or not, one thing I want to do for now is hang on to this stuff. Definitely not that. Don't need that. Don't need the rock helm. We're going to keep these ruby vests because you see they cut fire by 50%. We're going to need that later, and I don't want to have to replace those if I can't get upgraded ones. What does Robo got equipped that the Meso mail is better than that? Didn't I give him that dark mail? I did. That dark mail sucks. Alright. We're going to keep those barriers for now. I like that consumable. So there we go. So we've upgraded all the chests and stuff in 1000 AD. and in 680. So we've got to go back to 680 and collect those chests again. We'll get the vest version of all of those different things that I just got. Oh. And then after we stop back at 600 AD, it's time to head to 2300 AD, because you also remember that there are a whole bunch of doors in the future that are sealed with that same exact crest. Including one that's at Balthasar's place, where we've already been. What the hell did Jared send me a message from? See, why can't I just, like... Listen, Hydrate Bot. You're doing a terrible job because I've been online for a while now and you haven't yelled at me. There we go. It didn't yell at me at the 1 hour mark, I don't think. It's a good call, though. I do need some water. Dual toss, flame kick. It's a lot of the reason we're going to play the rotating party member game right now. And actually, what I want to do, I want to have Frog with me, too. Because we have to go back to the castle, and we'll talk to the Queen when we go back to the castle, but we'll do it with Frog in the party. And see, so now we can collect this now. Yep. Blue vest. So now we get the powered down versions of all this other stuff as well. But it's still good to have this stuff. I don't think there was anything else in Truce. We'll head to the castle. We'll get the items there. We'll talk to the Queen with Frog. Just a nice little line. I just like that line. I like it. It's nice. Very nice. Now we can take this. Yup. We got a red vest. Red vest is decidedly better than those ruby vests that I got in 65 million BC. I swear you could get ruby mail, though, there later on. I may just not have gotten to that point yet, but I swear, I don't know why I remember that, I just do. I just don't know when it actually updates that store is all. Alright, we can't do anything else at the castle. Because it doesn't have that dungeon part that's on the one side, and it doesn't have the courtroom that's on the other side. So those other two places don't exist in 600 AD. So now let us head down to Pore. And straight to the Elder's house. And we will collect these. Yep. So So now when I'm going into battle against something that I know I'm going to need stuff for, see, this cuts fire by 50. That absorbs fire by 50. So this only blocks it. It doesn't actually absorb it. That's what the difference is. Okay. So now we're done in 600 AD. We had, again, one more time period where we know we found that symbol before, so now we gotta head there. And that will actually force us to kind of progress with the plot. Like I said, there are still more of those chests that I have yet to open. But we have to wait until we can get to there in 600 AD. We have the Wings of Time later. Charge them up, and then take them in 1000 AD. Whew. What the hell? Red pin. Now we will head to the future. Haven't been to 2300 AD in a while. No. 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 We want to go to Bangor Dome, yes. We can also go to the Proto Dome, but that's on the other side. We don't want to go over there just yet. Because we want to come over here first, because we have a door legitimately right here in the same exact dome where the gate is. My question is, and I think it's a good question. Well, it turns the XP into gold. Intriguing. What the hell is the charm top? Oh my god. Charm power up. I've got so much shit. It's ludicrous how much freaking crap I have. Put the slasher down there out of the way. Same thing with these vests. Out of the way. Out of the way. I only need to keep one of these ruby vests now. I don't need to keep them both. Because obviously if I'm going to fight something that I'm going to need strength against fire, I'm going to equip a red vest, and I've already got the red mail equipped, so I'm not going to do both of those. I'm just going to move these accessories down a couple spots here. Also shit around, man. The fun thing will be on New Game Plus is I can kind of keep squirreling stuff away. Some inventory management there. There. But we don't want to go there. Take a quick trip to the south here and go to the Trandome. The Dr. Trandome. What? So they got the seed here. If you remember, we found a seed when we were here earlier in the game. Gold stud. Gold stud is good stuff. Gold stud is very good stuff. Very, 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 very good. MPU's cut by 75%. That's obscene, man. That is one of the best ones in the game, right there. We're not going to equip it right now because we don't need it. But my god, is it awesome. Got another full ether out of that, too. I like how the door resealed itself. Like, nah, you're done. Peace out, man. Alright, I don't want to do that. So let's warp back to the end of time. Let's go to Protodome. And then we've got another door or two. I believe two. That I've got to check out before we're done. Yes. Will you rest in the Enertron? We're going to ditch Glenn for Robo. We're going to get Ayla back in here. So we go to the factory here. No need to go there, though. But the big place that I want to go to is right over there. But you do this because you take the stupid car and you just do the stupid race against Johnny. And you cross the roads real quick. No hands. It's pointless to do anything in this race until toward the very end, so. Do you mind, Johnny? Come on now. Stop it. Gotcha, bitch. My favorite part is he's gonna roll in like all dejected now. Like he'll be super sad when we get back. Wah, wah. Sorry, Johnny. We'll ride the wind, baby. Out and over the other side that quickly. Is there a door in here? I can't remember if there's ever a door in Airstone. I do not believe there is. No, because I mean, you go down below. There's another sapling there. There's nothing you can do down here. Wait, yes there is. There is a door down here. Yeah, there is. I remember now. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Just, can we lightning to our asses out of here, please? cool, bro. Just the door that's in this part is just a little bit annoying to get to as well. But yeah, see, it's over there. Oh, right. This is showing me where the ruins and stuff are. This is also where you learn about the Day of Lavos for the first time. Yeah, that shows us where the other gate is. That's right. But I don't care about that, because that's not where we're going. That's not what we're doing here. Okay. What the? Is this really necessary? God. What is my button configuration? L is D, R is C. Why? Why is this not EFG Lavos? You get me to partner so I can have all these different emotes, Stan. I'd be more than happy to. Problem is this game really does not seem to attract much of an audience. I need to play something that's actually like new. FG Hobo. There we go. Y'all. Alright, so we got some other cool stuff, so let's check it all out. Can you not, please? Ugh. Can't even just randomly use it to get rid of it. Alright, so the hit ring is strike plus 10 and max HP up 50%. Jesus. That's insane. Strike plus 10 is actually really damn good. You're talking a great accessory for either Marl or Luca right there. Now we're starting to get into my frickin' tabs and stuff. There's so much shit. The one shitty thing, like, I wish, and I don't know why this is a thing that they did in the game, I have to believe that they maybe intended to remove it and they just never did, is you can't sell frickin' accessories. I don't know why that is. And it just never made a lick of sense to me in this game. Alright, how are we doing here? Yeah, let's get rid of that for you. There you go. That has never made a lick of sense to me. Why you can't just get rid of the stupid, whatchamacallit. Don't touch the robot, please, thank you. So enough, I'm gonna just fight these stupid bugs in the other part. There we go, yeah. I was right. I thought there was a door here. I just couldn't remember exactly, but yeah, we found it. We found it, we're good to go, and now we can go back over. Actually, no, we don't go back over yet. We have to go through the sewers. Now, you guys remember earlier when I was in the future, I already opened the path into the sewers, so I don't need to screw around with any of that. That's already done. Although, if you saved it to do it until this point in the game, it's absurdly easy. I don't want to fight the stupid robot and the rats either. There's not going to be anything to do here because I already finished all this. Don't touch the monsters, please. And bada bing, bada boom. So now, no screw around. Don't have to do anything. You can automatically come right over here. Break the seal. To the Keeper's Dome. Or hey, this music sounds familiar. Good. This is cool. There's little, like, things that leaves along the way. To those who open the door, I am Balthazar, Guru of Reason. I once lived in the kingdom of Zeal. Now, see, so now we're going to kind of get that story I was telling you guys about a little bit. We'll actually live it soon. But he says a great disaster threw him there. Deep into the world's glory began to consume our planet's energy and grow stronger. He was summoned away by a mighty wizard who lived in Guardia in the year 600 AD. Magus reigns from high atop Death Peak. My data and my ultimate creation. Only by mastering time itself do you stand a chance against Lavos. My wings of time. Here comes the new. He's got our seats. It's so creepy that he's inside of the thing. What do I want? And we're going to keep the default name. I love the Epoch. Here we go. Let's go. So now we have our very own time machine, which is Pimp, and that means we can go right back to 12,000 BC. So we're not locked out for very long, but we're actually going to go to 680 first. Fire it up. Fucking Chrono. I love Chrono's like shocked face. So this puts me right in the peninsula, just north of Pore, right next to the Magic Cave. I thought maybe this put you over near Bandida, but it does not, sadly. But we can now use this to get back to the Dark Ages. And for some reason, it's still playing the 680 music. Here's where my original gate was. I think it does that because it's meant to just keep the same windy noise going no matter what. So now we've broken the seal. We are officially back in the Dark Ages, and I do believe that is where we are going to wrap up the stream for today. Oh, good. Anyway, so that's kind of fortuitous. Good time to swing it back over. So yeah, that's where we're going to wrap it up for today because we've got a lot of crazy stuff that's going to happen in 12,000 BC. And then tragedy strikes very soon. But before I go, please, as I've said 1,000 different times, I'll say it 1,000 more. I'm doing this entire stream for Chrono Trigger all month long to raise awareness for the Nixcast, their Race Against Time charity event, raising money for Alzheimer's research for the Alzheimer's Society of Canada. Please, you'll find links in the chat. You can go to raceagainsttime.io, or you can just go to twitch.tv/theraceagainst_time. Any way you can, it'll get you there, and then follow the Nixcast on Twitter as well for event updates and all that other information. You can follow us, of course, here on Twitch. I would certainly appreciate it, or if you could throw some biddies our way, throw that free Twitch Prime sub our way. The free Twitch Prime. If you've got Amazon Prime, you've got a free Twitch sub, throw it our way. We'd absolutely appreciate it. So until next time, when we have to go save Melchior, I guess, from the Mountain of Woe, I am Nick from the Epic Film Guys, and I will catch you guys later. Let's play some music to get you guys out of here, huh? No, go away. Let's play some music and get you guys out of here.